You are now tuned in to the Jmack Experience Podcast.
All right, we're back, and we got a very, very special guest on the show today. I want to give you a round of applause, my brother. Thank you so much for coming through, bro. It's been long overdue.
I appreciate you, bro.
Super excited right now, and I want to give you your flowers, bro. Yo, we've come a long way, the both of us, right? We got history, bro. So this is amazing where we at right now.
I just love where we're at right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say where are we supposed to be, but we're farther than we were.
Word. Yeah, I want to dap you up, bro, because
bullshit.
De lo mio.
I
know you've been killing it. We're gonna get into some crazy shit. I want everybody to know the whole journey. So we're gonna start from the very beginning. But before we do that, we're gonna get into the intro real quick, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Jmack Experience Podcast. This show is for motivational purposes only. However, we will not be politically correct, but our goal is to inspire those who listen and watch the show. Thanks for tuning in. Please be sure to follow us at the Jmack Experience Podcast and email us if you would like to be a guest on our platform at the Jmack Experience Podcast at gmail.com. Peace.
Once again, I want to give you another round of applause. It's truly an honor, my brother. Real talk.
No, appreciate it, bro. 100%.
Yo, how are you feeling overall, bro?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm a 26-year-old in this world at this time, overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed?
Overwhelmed.
Been going through like some ups and downs. Everything, right?
Yeah, everything. Yeah. But it's like, when am I gonna get there? You know what I'm saying? Right. What else do I have to complete? You know, so it's always like, you know, what's next? Am I doing something? Am I sleeping too much? Am I sleeping too little? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you've been super busy, bro.
Bro, oh my God, man. Between, you know, family time, my own time, being creative, and then doing the gigs and having the energy at the end of the night. Man.
Encendido, DJ RonnyRon.
Man,
I like it, bro.
We can swear here, right?
Yeah, you can say whatever the fuck you want. We Gucci on this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's no
First
filter
of all,
here.
Mama, I made it. You know what I'm saying? Mama, I made it. Second of all, yo, Jmack, man, I love you, bro. I truly do. I've seen everything you've came from, how you came from, and it is Father's Day weekend.
I appreciate you,
you
bro.
know how much that means to me to see you here, bro. So happy Father's Day weekend.
Oh, man, that's love.
You know?
That's love.
And shout out to you and your daughter, man. Because
I
you guys have
appreciate it.
an unlimited bond that I just love it. She gets you, you get her. She gets you in a bad mood, you know how to make her happy, vice versa.
Yeah, that's a fact. But today's about you today.
I know. I needed to shout you out. I'm not a father yet. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the future me. You're living your life. You know what I'm saying? But I needed to give you your roses as much as me.
I appreciate that. Yeah. That's love right there. But today's about you. And what I want to do is this, right? For those out there who are not familiar with who you are, what's your name and where are you from?
So I go by the name of DJ RonnyRon. I was born in Puerto Rico. Then obviously I was raised Central Falls, Rhode Island. Then after that, I officially moved to Providence. Made a small little name for myself. But I became a hustler early at age in Central Falls, basically.
Yeah. So you was moving them bricks out there? Let me find out.
Nah. More like I had a single mother and I had a sibling, you know? Yeah. So I used to have to help her out, you know, translate the little small stuff and whatnot, you know what I'm saying?
So basically you became like the man of the house early on, right?
Early, of course. I had to get the paper, you know, I had to be like, all right, yo, what's up? What's moving? Basically, whatever I was doing, I knew that my brother was going to follow my steps, whether it was good or bad, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was like, if I set the tone right now, we Gucci, you know what I'm saying?
So it was just you and your... It's funny, you got right too. I like it. See, that's what I like about you. You seasoned. So like, what was it like more or less growing up? So it was a single parent household, right?
Yes,
you said?
sir.
You and your brother only, no sisters?
My sister, she lives internationally.
Oh,
so she grew up in the Dominican Republic. My parents are Dominican, both of them.
Nice.
And I was born in Puerto Rico. So yeah, we have.
So you Puerto Rican, son?
Yeah, man. Shout out to my Puerto Ricans. A lot of people don't know that because I don't got the accent, you know.
That's fine.
But I was born in San Juan. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, the normal San Juan. No, I was born in San Juan.
It's funny because one of your mixes, I noticed you fuck with the reggaeton heavy.
Oh
bro.
Yeah, I do. I just hide it. I mean, no offense, but I like it so much, but I'm so in tune with the Dominican side of myself that sometimes I kind of, you know what I'm saying? Not forget. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm like, hold on, I also know this, you know?
Right. So like, let me ask you this, right? More or less, because I know before you started DJing, because I want to go, I want to go along the way. I don't want to like skip anything. I don't want to miss a beat, right?
Yeah, I got you.
So like, you started, because I remember we used to have tours. You started doing content on YouTube. That's how you started first, right? You know, I be tapped in, bro.
Research.
So
yeah, bro. I used to call myself Ron Sagacity at the time.
nice.
I used to do even it was early middle school, during high school, I was doing vlogs. Like I started getting comfortable in front of a camera.
Right.
Early at age, streaming on YouNow, any app I could find, basically putting myself on an early age. I know a lot of my old friends are gonna be like, "Yo, you should start that again." And I've been wanting to. Recently, bro, I've been wanting to. I want to just put my journey out there for myself.
Word. So hold on one second. So you were pretty much like you were doing like funny skits and stuff like that?
I was doing funny skits. I was doing vlogs. I was just
dope.
I was doing like little small scenarios and podcasts like this back at the time too.
So you were podcasting too a little bit?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Gotcha,
with my friends who used to do that, and they wanted me as a guest too and all this stuff. So I'd always pull up and support because I like this production stuff. Like
so more or less, like how old were you at this time? Like were you like still like in high school? Like you don't have to give us your age, but like, you know,
middle school. I was definitely middle school.
Oh, so it was early that you started.
Yeah, middle school, 7th grade prime time.
Damn, that's fire.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and I fell in love with being in front of a camera and having a camera and just entertaining.
That's why you got good presence. Not for nothing. You got good stage presence.
I'm not even gonna lie. At first, I'm like, yo, what do I say? What do I do? And I'm holding the camera in front of myself, and I'm like, what do I do? What do I say?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I have to get used to it. And I'd walk around my kitchen.
Who inspired you to do that though? Was it just YouTube or like somebody that you knew?
I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of YouTube. I always was watching, you know, obviously Logan Paul. You know, I was watching, you know what I'm saying, Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. That's when he was. What was that Vibe? Remember the Vibe? Yeah.
This is when these kids moved from Ohio and they pushed forward and they went to California. I'm like, what? Like
you're starting to see, like, yo, this is crazy, right?
This is
like,
dope.
I can do this, right?
Wow. So I'm like, yo, let me start right now. You know what I'm saying? I remember too. I saved up all my money. Yeah. Bro, bought like a $700 camera.
What'd you start with? What kind of camera you had?
It was a Canon. It was Rebel TI, whatever. Yeah,
the Walmart shit.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. I know I can do it. Yeah. Of course, at that time, I didn't know about cameras and I wanted something that looked good and was mid-range price. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So let me ask you this: from going from creating content and being behind the scenes, more or less, right?
Yeah.
What made you want to do the switch from that to start DJing?
Oh, I mean, I had an early connection, not gonna lie to you, with DJing.
Yeah.
And that early connection, as I go into the story, it was more of like what my background was about. So back early in the ages, obviously, you know, times were still harder, but they aren't obviously as hard. You know what I'm saying? As hard as right now. But there was a time where I was wearing the same sneaker, you know what I'm saying? I went to a charter school. They were very helpful. I love them. Shout out to them.
What school? You want to mention?
Segway Institute
shout
for
out
Learning.
to them.
Yeah, big shout out. Viola Davis went there several times. She helped us out. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yo, so shout out to Mr. Garcia. You know what I'm saying? He's the head of the school.
That's dope.
But I went and I did several things for myself as much as them. But I saw, you know what I'm saying? I saw kids pulling up with the new sneakers, the new Jordans, you know? And obviously, you know, I'm a little kid who sees somebody else shining. I'm like, yo, I want the J's too. I couldn't afford it. Obviously, my mom couldn't either. Right. But at the time, it showed me how much I wanted to get somewhere I wasn't.
Word.
So with that being said, I remember early in the time, I got a little laptop. By then, Google Chrome was starting, you know, the laptops, the small little laptops for the kids.
HPs and shit like that?
Yeah, we're starting to roll out. Let's start getting kids into the email world, into the
no había chavo para Mac.
No. You know what I'm saying? So the school helped me out at first, and they passed out laptops to the school, so that was very helpful.
Oh, that's dope.
We used to do our homework online and stuff like that early. And from there,
you making me feel old as fuck. Bro.
Yeah, no, man.
We had a chalkboard. Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. I mean, we had some here and there, but not as much. We had whiteboards more. You know,
the whiteboard.
But
so te dieron el computer.
Yeah, me dieron el computer.
Instead of schoolwork, you started creating on that.
And that's where it started. So I started looking for programs, online programs that had DJ virtual like decks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And at the time, there was this program, and it would allow me to connect to SoundCloud. So at the time, I'm downloading, you know, like a G6, all this stuff, like to make people just.
Yeah. You know? What was that other joint that they were doing that dance? You're a jerk.
Yeah, you're a jerk. Everything, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Dougie, the wheelchair. I'm like, I'm gonna get this and that. So I obviously went up to my principal one time, and I'm like, I'd love for you to let me DJ one of our proms, so you don't have to come out of pocket with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With a DJ. And I remember him and some staff gave me the opportunity. You know, I did great, by the way. Like the first time I remember it. Obviously, we were all kids, but they liked all the songs.
So hold on, wait. Let me slow down here. So your principal, you said?
Yeah.
He came up to you like, would you like to?
No.
Oh.
I came up to him and I said, "Can I get the opportunity?"
Oh, you a hustler like that.
Can I get the opportunity? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, "Where's your equipment?" And I was like, "Well, I don't have speakers." So I remember at the time we used to use some speakers at lunchtime, whatever. So he let me use that for the dance. You know what I'm saying? We was in the the lunchroom. He set me up. I had my little computer, so I was there, and I used to just see how people would gather up together, bro. Would come together for music, and that would get me excited. And you put one good song, and you're like, oh man, the crowd just went crazy.
So that obviously that right there sparked it in you.
Yeah,
right?
that definitely. I was like, yo, I like this. This is what I like in my heart. Previously, you know what I'm saying? I have some music background, but I didn't know about it. I recently just found out about it. Right. But with that being said, that also engaged something in me. Then that's where I got the hustler side of me, which was I couldn't afford to go to the end of the year trip. You know what I'm saying? I have a single parent. You know what I'm saying? Some of the gowns, the graduation gowns, I couldn't afford them. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said,
graduation ring.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So here comes the hustler in me. You know what I'm saying? So at one point, I'm like, hey, can I do this service for a exchange of,
Yeah, like all the events type of thing. Like, let me be the guy, right?
Let me be the guy, you know what I'm saying? I got you in exchange for that, you know what I'm saying? There's certain things that I can't afford, but I would like to make it.
So instead of them paying you in money, more or less, right?
Well, they couldn't, I'm a minor. Yeah. So they blessed me, definitely blessed me. Anytime we had an event, you know what I'm saying? I was always, obviously, with good behavior as well. Like that, they wasn't going to hand me anything.
And you had to still get your grades right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's like here, you learn something early because they were always.
That's dope that your school did that because my school didn't do none of that shit.
Yo, it's a charter school, bro. They were. I'm telling you, they were in front of like people, like in front of other schools. You know.
Do you remember your first gig? Like, how did it go? Is what I want to get. Like, give me did you remember, like...
Yeah, I was excited. It was a cold night, you know what I'm saying? It was a cold night, obviously. It was like 4 p.m. at that time, the time is changing.
You're talking like fall, winter?
Yeah, fall, winter. I remember it was like, what would you call it? Like a homecoming.
Oh, homecoming.
In a way. But for like students who actually, passed their tests, their SATs and stuff like that, they would reward us.
Niño malo ahí.
Tú sabes que sí, you know what I'm saying? Here and there, you know what I'm saying? So I'd be scared. I'm like, if I don't do this, I don't do that, I'm not going to be able to DJ the dance, and I can't do this. And I was starting to add up math early in the, you know what I'm saying?
So everybody was feeling this, what I'm getting to?
Yeah, absolutely. But let me tell you that, as we fast forward and I tell you the rest of the story, there was a time where I had just dropped it because I got into like high school, bro. So I don't know if you have any more.
So you took a break.
Yeah. I took a break. Exactly. Right. So I went 7 and 8th grade DJing. 6th grade is when I started developing the love for it.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And I had a little girlfriend at the time, whatever. I had broke that off. You know how that is?
Harder, Daddy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had to learn something, a part of DJing and entertaining and hustling.
You were scratching, all right?
Yeah.
It wasn't the vinyl.
I'm a great DJ, you know what I'm saying? Anyways. But anyways.
I gotta fuck with you, yo.
Nah, yeah.
So entonces, you got wifed up more or less.
Yeah, but obviously, that goes into...
Yeah. We're not gonna get... That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, that's a whole nother... By the end of like 8th grade, we both went our ways, whatever. Yeah.
The puppy love shit.
Yeah, exactly. Then I went to high school, and obviously in high school, I'm like, all right, so I need to get a freaking job. You know what I'm saying? I need to pull up in a Honda Civic and feel like the most popular.
You're trying to get a whip.
So I kind of held that back, that little dream. I mean, I still had it. A lot of people knew me, but at the time, a lot of people knew me more for the YouTube, the Ron Sagacity, the vlogs. Like, yo, when are you gonna drop another one? I seen you did this, you did that. I'm like, damn, you watching me?
They tapped in.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, you watching me?
But did you like the video though? That's the shit that I feel sometimes. Like, they be watching, but sometimes they don't like it.
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie to you. There was times where I come home after school and I was editing till midnight.
Yeah, but I
was editing to me, but bro, it's like what? I'm not even 15 yet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm over here in my mom's couch, and she's like, "Do you want food? I'll eat it later." And I'm over here editing. That's why. Yeah, bro. That's how. Right now, I know how to edit. I know multiple things. You
wear multiple hats.
Yeah, exactly. So
let me ask you this, right? So when do you come back like to DJing? Is what I'm trying to get to.
When do I come back to DJing? It's funny. Around sophomore year, I went to go get a haircut.
Okay.
So this is the funniest part. And I go to one of my cousins. His name's Randy. Shout out to you. And
Shout outs to him.
yeah, shout out to you, Randy. I think he's a state police now, which is crazy.
Oh, yeah, it be like that, right?
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. But he's still a barber. He cuts here and there. But yeah, at the time, bro, he's cutting me up, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, and he's cutting me up, and my head's going like this because he's going ying, ying, ying.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, so and he cuts the machine off. He's like, yo, one of our uncles is opening a club. And I'm like,
Oh, I think I remember this.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Yo, and at the time, remember, I got a job.
You was
I
at Metro with me, right?
Yeah.
Yo, this is dope.
Yo, at the time, I had a job. You know what I'm saying? I was going back and forth. I was doing Taco Bell. I quit Taco Bell. I finally entered, the cell phone business, which is Metro, Verizon, and then I went back to Metro, and then I was there for the longest, which is my longest ever worked career.
It was a fun job.
Yo, it was a vibe.
Vibe.
I think about it now, and I'm like, we took advantage in the good way.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I'm saying?
shout out to everybody at Metro, man.
You know what
Real
I'm saying?
talk.
Yo, amazing, bro. Wow, we helped a lot of people.
Yeah,
Bro. I'm not even
facts,
gonna lie.
facts. Every day was a party in that shit. Like,
But listen. I started in a different location than my boy. Like I started in Attleboro. Like I was in Massachusetts in the mall.
Estaban carajo, land.
Yeah, they was like, listen, we got a good offer. I was like, oh my God, because I didn't want to leave because Massachusetts border, you get paid more.
Oh, job was a little more money.
I'm like,
Yeah,
listen, I'll do it. Only if you keep the same pay, and I'll go over there and I'll help out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And it's a little bit of a drive for me compared to Attleboro at the time. So that's how I started maneuvering in Providence, which is also an advantage for me. You get what I'm
so you
saying?
start making more connections.
Exactly, bro. So it's like now I can start going out to more clubs and stuff like that.
So hold on, you saying that somebody who had a club? Right?
Yeah, my uncle. Yeah. So my uncle had a club. And at the time, I'm like, all right, so this is kind of like fast forwarding / whatever.
Yeah.
Backtracking. It's weird. Because at the time I started sprinkling like trying to DJ and trying not to DJ. So I'm like, he's letting me know, he's like, yo, so the event is a month out.
The job.
Yeah, so I'm like, cool, all right, the grand opening, whatever. I think I want to try to do this,
Yeah, fast.
And at the time, I'm like in the job and I'm like, damn, but I don't want to quit because what if I don't have nothing? You know what I'm saying? I don't have a steady income. How am I going to buy this equipment?
Got you.
So
Yo, DJ equipment is expensive, bro.
Even for the starter, bro. It's like your minimum paying like $150 up.
Yeah, but then you need the laptop too and all that.
Laptop, the wires, the microphone.
Yeah.
It's a hustle, man. It's a
Yeah,
hustle. Compared to like a camera, you get a camera
Bro,
star right
I still
there.
got turntables at the crib.
Yeah?
This
You loved
collecting-
it. You loved it.
I love it, bro. We got time.
Yeah.
All right, so he tells you to come through more or less, right?
Yeah. You come through. I think about it.
You have no equipment.
No, during that exactly during that period, bro. I kid you not. Every time I come into work, you know what I'm saying? I joke around about it with you. I'm like, yo, I'm finna quit my job and go full-time
Yeah, we would have
DJ.
these talks all the time. Yo, I think you're the first person that's been on my podcast that actually has history with me like that.
Like,
This is
yo,
dope. This is
like
dope.
I'm
We had a
telling you,
moment.
and you're over here on your phone, like, you sure what
Like,
you
I
want to do?
hate this fucking job.
I'm like, yo, I mean, we make good money, but it's like people don't want to spend because we would go through some droughts,
Yo,
man.
fast. It'd be crazy, bro.
Then
The
we'd
shit
see
we used to do.
November through. We see November through January. We're good.
Yeah.
But yo, January, February, March, nah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, we can't do it. We come in, bro, 0 commission. I'm telling you. So I'm like,
the checks was crazy.
at the time, you're like, yo, I'm a single father. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm trying to rap. Come over. You would ask me to come over. Yo, how'd I do here? How'd I
You
do
still owe
that?
me a track, by the way. I'm gonna put that on
do.
right now.
I do.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm gonna try my best.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah,
I'm not
facts.
that good, but I'm working under them both though.
Oh, word?
I didn't want to say that until I got here though. Yeah.
Right. We about to tap in. I like that.
Yeah, but at the time, bro, I'm like, all right, bro, I gotta make this transition now. If I don't make it now, then I'm stuck working a 9 to 5, basically.
Facts,
Like I kept itching, and I kept telling you every day, and we would mess around, and you'd tell me, nah, I'm finna go film. Now I got a camera. I'm like, wow, he got a camera now.
We were like like-minded individuals. Yo, that's just
I'm
crazy.
like, he got a camera now. Let's go. So I think he's about to do this.
And I didn't even know that you was
No,
doing content this whole
me
time. You
neither.
never told me nothing.
Me neither.
Yeah.
But at the time, I know you were rapping more, so I know you were doing more of like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I got a camera, and I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm gonna buy turntables. And you're like, all right, so how you gonna do that with your next check? I'm like, no, I'm actually gonna make that my last check.
Yo, that's real. I remember that, bro. Yo.
And I was like, I'm gonna make that my last check. I swear to God. I'm gonna make that my last check. And I kid you not, I put my 2 weeks. Did I put my 2?
I don't think you did. I remember I came in one day and I'm like, yo, what's up? Where's Ronny Ron? And they're like, well, I always call you Ron at that time. And they're like, I used to be like, where's Ronny at? Where's Ronny? And they're like, I don't think he's coming back. And then, I didn't hear from you for a while, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro. I'm not going to tell you.
You was locked in.
I was locked in. I went to Guitar Center. I looked at my check and I was like, all right, man, let's do this. Damn. I swear to God, I don't regret that moment, bro, but the next 2 years, bro, were rough.
It's rough, right?
The next 2 years, bro, I was eating shit, bro. I was
ramen
eating
noodles
shit,
and all
bro.
that.
Not even ramen noodles, bro. Like, the gig was probably paying me like $50 for like 4 hours, bro.
No
$75 for like 4 hours. My uncle, so he's like, yo, I just opened up. I need somebody here. I'm like, all right, I'll work with you. It was make something or stuff.
Out of nothing.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, freak it, let's go. I remember, bro, those 2 summers, I don't even remember them. Because I was stuck in my room. I was stuck in my room, bro. I was stuck in my room. Like literally DJing, practicing. A lot of people don't know that.
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah, bro. Like I didn't look this up on YouTube.
Oh, I did it all from practice.
Yeah, I literally, bro, I opened it up. I'm like, all right, so what's the programs? Serato, okay, now, all right, whatever. Now I'd sit there, rerun the loop, do this, press the button. That's when people are like, so how do you do this? I'm like, feel it out.
Word. Like, and probably people think you're being an asshole, right? Like,
they're like,
you can't tell me?
What the
like,
fuck? Why can't you? I'm like, first of all, personally, me, I don't really like to show somebody something I make money off because you got to be serious and love that shit. You gotta love content creation. That's why I was so happy when you got into this shit.
Yeah,
because I'm like, yo, this guy's a podcast. I gotta be on this. It took me a little while to get on here.
Yeah.
But bro, I was for a reason. Fucking shit, bro. I think this is how it'd go. I'd get to the gig. I'd come out, did my gig. He paid me the $50. 20 would probably go to gas. You know what I'm saying? Then I got 25 to deal with. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right. I used
Talk about a struggling artist, right?
Bro, I used to live in the corner of a chicken spot. So you know that chicken spot was $5 plate. You know what I'm saying? With the little Coke on the side. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm good. That would run me. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I would throw something to my Dukes. It wasn't that much. But yo, here's $10 so you can make, add some gas to the car or something like that.
Did a lot of people show up to the when you was doing the first gigs?
Yeah, eventually, bro, they did. Older people.
You told me something real that I gotta, and I remember this.
What's up?
You said, bro, when I first started, and I didn't even understand what you meant. You're like, there was times that I would DJ for chairs.
Yeah, chairs and tables.
And I used to be so lit at the time, like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Chairs and tables.
You're like, bro, nobody will be there, but I still be DJing.
I still be DJing like if the crowd was there, bro. It would be chairs. I tell you, chairs and table. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody would show up.
And in my mind, there's a VIPs book. There's hookahs going around, bottles going around. And I'm like, I'm going to do this, man. One day, I'm going to get this, bro.
See, never give up, right?
I'm going to get this. What happens, bro? Fast forward. I go to Jet Set, bro. Mind you, I go to Jet Set one day. Street. No, Eddie Street in Providence.
Oh, Eddie Street. Okay,
yeah. And
it be lit over there.
Bro, let me tell you, bro, I had the littest Saturdays. Bro, I go to the owner. I'm like, yo, I just started DJing. He's like, oh, well, I need a DJ. I'm going to put you on. Still eating shit for a pay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I shout out to him, though. I was still doing my thing, and he was still paying me. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't what I'm getting paid now. Obviously, you go up a ladder.
Yeah, you elevate with time.
Yeah, absolutely. But I tell you, the energy I put into those Saturdays, and at the time, I was with the team with somebody else.
Okay.
So during that time, during the time before that, I had met my brother, somebody who I consider close, which is, he goes by the name of DJ Mito.
Oh shit, shout outs to him.
Shout out to my brother DJ Mito. At the time, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I got these nights. I know you want to start DJing. They're my uncles. Whatever. Fast forward. I go to Jet Set. It's my mom's birthday, I remember. And I did her a little VIP at the time when I was better. Then I talked to the owner. I'm like, I'm a DJ. He's like, yo, come in next Saturday. Let me see what you got. He liked what I heard. He had potential. I'll give him that, bro. And from there, I kid you not, I think for my prom, everybody was like, yo, what's up? We're going to Jet Set. It was the hardest Saturday, bro. I'm telling you, it was. And then he was like, yo, during this period, I'm going to be open till 3 a.m.
Right.
So it was even amazing. Because it was like, yo, on a Friday night, everybody in high school was like, yo, so we going to Jet Set?
Damn, this whole time you was in high school, bro?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm fucking bugging. Yo, I thought you was already like 21 and shit.
No, bro. I'm
this is crazy, bro. What a journey, bro.
We gonna say I was 18. You know what I'm saying? I was 18 at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, bro. You started young, bro. All right, so let me ask you this, right? So now, you start DJing at a nightclub, which is probably like that was your goal when you first started, right? Like to get a steady gig.
Yeah.
Now
you got to understand. And I'm gonna send you some film of this stuff.
Yeah.
But you got to understand, it was a club that fit about 300 people.
Right.
And let me tell you, there were some nights where people could not fit.
That's how crazy.
At my age, I'm at my age with the same controller I bought with my last check.
Yo, this is crazy.
So there's a line that Young M.A says that she's made about $1 million a million times in a small studio.
Yeah.
And that reminds me of what I made off that small little deck.
This is crazy. So now, hold on. When you go from there, right?
Yeah.
Because then now, I remember, bro, you did your thing at
I'm telling you, it's some weird fast back.
Bro, I start seeing you you were at pregame, right?
Yeah. So after that, I finally, I'm like, all right.
You start branching out.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I really don't want to be here no more. I don't like,
you don't want to be in a box.
Yeah, like I don't. Yeah, because back then you got to understand, DJ booths were enclosed, so that had me frustrated at first. So I'd always used to beg him like, yo, put a little table out there. You know what I'm saying? He'd work with me and whatnot. But, at the time also it was like, yo, I'm doing, now that we're open till 3, I'm doing 6 hours for, not so much great money.
Hustling,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, so now I'm not gonna, that's the only Saturdays I had, the only weekends.
Yeah.
He had multiple clubs, so he'd throw me around the week, like, yo, go over here, go over there. I'm like, okay, good. But they weren't as good as Saturday.
You start making a name though.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Now, like, oh, well, whatever. I start meeting people, new juqueros. What club are you from? I'm like, I'm usually on Saturdays at Jet Set. They're like, oh, I gotta go there.
Yeah.
So now there are people from there going to Jet Set. There are people from the other club, Jet Set. So the night started becoming the talk. I met like early DJs. I was listening to SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are you doing here? Well, we heard it's the littest nights in Providence right now. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm telling you, bro, DJs I used to listen to SoundCloud. And like in SoundCloud, will pull up to me there. And I'm like, what the hell?
That must have like been like it confirmed it. Like, yo, I'm doing something right.
Realization.
Yeah, so right there, you probably realize this is something I want to do for the rest of my life.
Exactly.
More
or less. Like, yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm telling you, when fast forward now when I'm playing for the, in Tampa for 300, 400 people, you know what I'm saying?
Wait. Hold on. Before you get to Florida, right? Yeah. You were doing your thing in multiple clubs out here. What made you want to move out there? I just want to know.
Basically the weather.
I think
bro. I done done the cold, but I'm not gonna say the weather. I'm honestly gonna say there's a lot of slow downtime in Rhode Island.
All right, gotcha.
So remember, I'm a businessman at heart.
All right,
I'm a businessman at heart. So at the end of the day, when it slows down, I have to chase the dream. I have to go where I started. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. I have to chase it. Where's the money at now? Whether I have to sacrifice love, you know what I'm saying? Family. Right. I know this was gonna come with the dream.
Right.
So that was hard too, because at the time I was learning how to be with myself, how to, you know what I'm saying? How to push forward, you know what I'm saying? I was in a relationship at the time. So, she was very helpful with a lot of the things, you know what I'm saying? But there's only so much somebody else can do. You got to push yourself forward,
And sometimes to make that next step, like you was just going to get to, like, it sucks, but you got to sacrifice a few things.
You got to sacrifice a few things. Not everybody's going to be on top with you. You know what I'm saying? They always make this little comment about, a Ferrari has only 2 chairs or this and the third.
That's some real shit right there.
You know what I'm saying?
And Benny the Butcher said it best. Everybody can't go.
Everybody can't go, bro. Everybody can't go. And I'm learning this shit and it hurts, but now it's like, now I can choose who I want to be around with.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I don't like your energy. I don't want to be around you. Why, bro, I showed you love. Now you hating. I'm on set. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for that energy. Facts. You supported me. Here's a little bit back. Let's support each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now I got people literally entwined with me, the people who fuck with me.
Who really fuck with
you. Who really fuck
genuine.
with me. Yeah, they're into what I do. They see my vision. I see theirs. So it's like, yo, I got these contexts. You see mine.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Like-minded people. That's the only way you're going to win. So now, let me ask you this. Like, who told you? Somebody had to put you on is what I'm getting to. Like, what made you want to go there? You could have went to Los Angeles. You could even went to New York, which is next door.
That's funny you say Los Angeles, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I've always, during school, like, I went to multiple high schools, by the way. I graduated from Central Falls High School. Shout out to them. But I went to Village Green. I even entered LaSalle. Like I've probably went to a lot of private, charter, public schools,
Right.
And I did a lot of things, but the one thing I always wanted to do was leave Rhode Island.
So you didn't care
weird.
where you went.
It was so weird. Remember, I started vlogging at the age. So remember what I told you earlier. I said that, I was watching Jake Paul.
And they went to Los
And
Angeles.
they went to Los Angeles. They went from Ohio. And I'm like, I could do that, man. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be. And out there, everybody's like, it's sunshine. It's beautiful. Like, I'm like, damn, all right, yeah. Until it started getting expensive.
Right.
Yeah. And people are like, yo, don't go there.
Oh, hell
So
no.
I
You end up
started
homeless out there.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's potential that you will, but then you can make it too.
Yeah,
but it's like,
tough.
it's harder,
It's
bro.
tough. Yeah.
So I started looking into Florida.
Okay.
I started visiting Florida more, started realizing their nightlife more. And I'm
And
just
Miami's a vibe, too.
yo,
bro.
man, well, I never, it's crazy.
You gonna get there.
Yeah, exactly. I just went to Miami. Like,
Miami's
That's-
off
yeah,
the
bro.
fucking hook.
but it was Orlando. Orlando,
Right.
bro, since the first time it called my heart. I don't
like
know
the
what it was.
vibe? You
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the-
The warm weather, every day, everything closes at 2. Then you got the after parties. Then you know what I'm saying? And it was within the range of my culture.
Okay.
The Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans.
Did you have peoples out there though? Like before you made that move to go over there, did you know anybody out there?
I did. Remember,
Okay.
I was traveling back and forth. I traveled about more than 10 times plus in a year to Orlando.
Before you made that official move.
Yeah, because I needed to get comfortable with the people I knew. They needed to get comfortable, and I believe that they needed to get comfortable with seeing my face.
Got you. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So now you go to Orlando, Florida.
It was at a point where the DJs were like, "Yo, just move out here."
You already had shit lined up, I'm assuming, right?
At times, yeah. Like I'd go out there and they'd be like, "Yo, so your birthday's this weekend?" I'm like, "All right." They'd be like, "Yo, I'm gonna put you on sale. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do
that's
that."
fine. That's
And I'd be
love.
like, "Yo, I really appreciate that." But like I said, you surround your people with certain people that see your vision.
And sometimes it be the people that you just meet, right?
Bro,
That give you the
all the
craziest
time. Like,
opportunities.
I have friends, obviously, for years now and stuff like that. But it'd be the people like that I don't know.
You don't
that
even know.
bro.
Yeah.
And they believe in me, and I'm like, wow. I've sat
Yeah.
here many times, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
You'll support me. You'll be here watching this podcast, and they'll be like, wow, that story was amazing.
Word, that's a
Yeah,
fact.
bro.
So hold on, you get there, and let me ask you this. When you arrive over there, right? When did you, because I want to get to this, like you be killing it on TikTok. We got to talk about this because I always
man.
wanted to know how that works. So I'm glad we
Yo.
could talk about it. I mean, we're all about inspiring others on this platform. You feel me? So when did you start that? When did you start DJing on? Because I remember I was chilling one night, I'm going to be honest. And I'm like, oh shit, it's DJ RonnyRon. I'm like, it's Ronny. So I went on the shit and you were killing it. I'm like, oh no, we ended up staying up till like 6 in the morning that night, bro. I felt like I was at a
live
club,
streaming and
but in my living room, bro.
And then it was like we was at a club and then the after because I
Yeah,
like
it
to
was
do like
dope.
something that's called a Roncast.
Yeah,
which in
yeah.
the future I plan to make
We-
a podcast.
you already know you got me locked in.
Yeah,
We in
bro,
it.
for sure, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
So I moved to Orlando, and this was recently, and so I have a friend of mine who has been there for a couple of months already. He's like, I'm out here, and I'm like, so what are you doing? Like, what's up? How's it looking? How's the workforce? How's everything?
He
Because I'm,
put you on.
you know what I'm saying? Exactly. He's like, well, I'm here, I'm chilling. I'm making so and so on TikTok. I'm like, huh? What? Huh?
TikTok.
I'm like, yeah. At the time, I'm like, what you dancing for videos 3,000 times a day?
Yeah.
And he's like, no. So they have this feature now, this live feature and whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yo, mad people be doing this shit.
Yeah, bro. I was. You could say late but early to the game.
Yeah, nah, you just made it.
Yeah,
you just caught that train.
I
Yeah.
just made it, bro.
Yeah.
And so I move out there, and you know what I'm saying? I had a residency from a club out there, so that was keeping me balanced,
Oh, that's
for a while.
fire.
Yeah, I
wanna
got to
shout the
Orlando.
club out?
Yeah. Damn, what was their name?
Yeah. Y ni estamos bebiendo hoy. Diablo. We'll get to that later. I'll post it on the thing. I'll post it on the screen.
All right, yeah.
Just send it to me later.
All right, I got
So
you.
he put you on more or less.
Yeah. So he put me on. He's like, yo, so besides the club, when you're off from like during the day from Monday, like Thursday, or even right before your gigs, get on TikTok, start doing this. And I'm like, man, for real? And I started looking at the structure and everything.
You didn't really believe in that first, right?
Yeah,
Like, I don't know.
It's like, damn, like, what? It's like, yo, you get paid. Like, I trust me. People send you gifts and stuff like that. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I started doing it at first, you know what I'm saying? And I was banging 2 and 3 hours, and I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, it's not as good. This is like penny talk, you know what I'm
'cause
saying?
When you start,
At the time, yeah, I was also doing Uber to help myself out and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'm in Orlando. I'm gonna need a fast, I'm gonna need better income,
need
whatever.
bread.
But I'm like, you know what? Let me put some time and dedication. Because remember, this is what I did with my DJ stuff.
Right.
I put time and dedication. I stuck out, you know what I'm saying? And I went through whatever I went through.
Yeah.
Bro, so what I do, I literally did the impossible and I set my mindset. I was like, yo, every day I'm gonna go live starting at 7.
Right.
Every day I'm gonna go live starting at 7. I did that for a couple of months. Like
Consistency.
I swear to God, yeah. And that's when it first showed me that consistency is a real thing, bro.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
It's never the talent sometimes.
No,
it
bro,
just makes it better that you have the talent.
You have the talent. But bro, I was there sometimes from 7 to 4 in the morning, from 7, like when I didn't have a DJ gig.
Right.
But sometimes I'd go, from 7 to 10, go to the club, come back, go on at like 2 or 3 in the morning till 7 in the morning and redo that. And people be like, yo, you don't sleep. You don't sleep. You don't sleep. So now I'm getting any crowd from like the early morning to the graveyard to, you know what I'm saying? Right. And they're starting to be like, yo, I don't need a radio. I don't need all that yapping. You know what I'm saying? This is entertainment. He has a chat going. At the time I was working at my chat, you see how it is. Now it's booming. People talk all the time. And I love it. So when what's
the most you made? For those out there watching, what's the most you ever made on one night just DJing on TikTok?
Oh, it was recently too. Give us
the game, yo. We need to know. You don't have to get too crazy because I know the taxes. Yeah. But like, what was it, like a band, 2 bands?
Yeah, close to it. Yeah,
a band in one night, yo. That's fire.
And that's when I discovered my potential. But it was off like, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely off like a battle, something we hyped up. Yeah. But I'm just saying everything planned and everything you can be able to do.
Right.
Yo, you can make it happen.
Yo, and being in your crib, who wouldn't want to do that?
And that's what sparked my mind. I'm like, yo, so I'm here chilling at one point, and I'm like, I have my supporters. You know what I'm saying? We're doing good. All right, cool, yeah.
And I don't know if you agree, bro, and it's crazy. We don't want to get too off topic, but even like people like Kai Sanaa, bro, he's one of the first guys. He's sitting in his crib making money, bro.
Chilling,
like,
bro, with sandals on. Yeah. Like, yo, imagine like, yo, I'm going to just call Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? We're about to pull up. That's amazing. Crazy, bro. That's why I want to get somewhere.
And this is where we're heading right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone wants to see it live now. They don't want you to blog. They don't want you to like edit shit. They want to see like the raw version of shit.
And that's why I get it to like hitting you up. Recently, when I came back, I'm like, yo, I'm here for like the next 2 weeks.
We gotta create.
Bro. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm here. I know if you have time. I mean, you did the impossible, and I love you for that.
Nah, we good.
I have time, bro. Today, tomorrow, what's up? Yeah. You're like, yo, you really gonna make it? Because I know I failed you. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man about that.
Nah, I know you was
I was
coming,
busy and stuff like that, but today I was like, no, it has to happen. We're doing this now. I got to tell you the story.
Facts.
I just feel like there's something bigger that's coming. And you know what I'm saying? This can be the epiphany of why I did whatever I did today. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. Back to the nightlife scene. What's your most memorable event that like you will never forget, that you DJ'd and you like, yo, this is crazy. I can't believe that. You know what I'm saying? All these people here for me.
All right, so there's this night, bro. There's this night that my boy recently brought up. Shout out to you, my boy. Brian Torres, he's a good friend of mine.
Torres?
Yeah.
Nice.
He was like, yo, you remember this night? We went to 3-4 clubs that night. Bro, it was here in Providence. I remember I pulled up the Impossible. It was like probably around like December, November. I went to like Lit Lounge, Ibiza, Live PBD, what it is now, but it was called something else back then. I think I even went to Lovera. But what made it so memorable, you
was on fire.
Yeah. Not only that, bro, is that literally days after that, COVID happened.
Oh, shit.
Yo, COVID happened, bro. COVID happened, bro. Bro, so I went to see in the peak of my career, bro.
Everything shut down.
Bro, what? Bro, I went to like, yo, I'm doing 3-4 clubs. I remember at the time I rented a suite and all my people are getting ready because I've always been like that. Like, yo, if I'm making it, you know what I'm saying? You around me, you good. We good, bro. Yeah. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? We're in the suite. Go to the pool. We got to be ready at this time. We got to go out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've always like, yo, when I'm out in Rhode Island, I have my team. My cameraman.
I think I remember that was that video that you showed me one time. That shit was lit, by the way.
Yeah.
You look like you was like fucking DJ Spit King or one of them niggas. But I was like, yo, bro, this is fire.
The peak of my career, and COVID hit me. And I took that as a signal. I took that as a signal. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Here's a little taste of what could really happen. You know what I'm saying? And you've been on your shit early in age. You've been on your shit. But he himself was like, you know what I'm saying? We're going to strip this away right now. It's not your time just yet.
Time out,
it's not your time just yet.
See how bad you want it.
Bro. That's wow. And now I just been hungry.
You're not comfortable, basically, because you learned from all that.
Yeah, and I'm not. I want it. I want that chase.
You're always like, how can I do more? How can I get better? How can I?
And it's crazy because every time somebody like hears me that hasn't heard me in a while, they're like, wow, you just got so nice.
Yeah.
But I'm stuck in the same realm.
Bro, you got an incredible journey, bro. And it's only going to get better. And you're still mad young,
bro.
Like, yo, this is crazy, bro.
I really started at 16, 15, 16, 17.
This is wild.
Yeah.
Yo, what would be like a place what's on your goal list? Like a place that you want to DJ for that if you DJ there, you're like, damn, like a Rolling Loud and shit like that. Like you do shit like that. Like, what's a place that you really want to get to
It's funny
in your career?
There's been a lot of places recently that I've been thinking about, but I've been seeing a lot of like these bigger DJs, the techno DJs.
International, right? Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow. Like,
sometimes we think the clubs is all that, but it's such
not,
a bigger world, right?
bro. Like
you could do stadiums,
wow, bro. So I'm like, I can really tap into that. Now that I'm considered an open format DJ,
Word.
I've taught myself certain things, and I'm like, and you know what's crazy? These DJs all do it, bro. These international DJs without saying one word.
They don't even brag, nothing.
Without one word, they come with a simple tee, you know what I'm saying? They walk up on stage 1,000
They
million
got a
people.
fucking big ass hat on, the costume hat that they rock.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just crazy.
And then they just hop on and do their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that just amazes me because I'm like, wow, so people sit here and actually listen to it. People look and buy a ticket that says somebody's name and it's a DJ. It's not an artist.
Right. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Because now in eras, DJs are artists, bro. DJs are artists. You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite genre of music to DJ? Is it dembow, reggaeton, rap, trap? What do you like to DJ the most? Like your go-to?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I have a special connection with bachata.
Yeah, that's why I love bachata. That's fine.
Yeah, I have a special connection with bachata. But as I grow,
you perfect for the Sweet 16s and shit like that.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to book me, you know what I'm saying? Nah, yeah, but that's a special connection because like I grew up listening to that stuff and it has a connection with my grandfather, with my mom, my family basically. But like if it's hype time, you know, I'm going to dembow.
Word.
You know, Afrobeat, you know what I'm saying?
Afrobeat's the thing, right? That's the wave right now, bro, too.
And Afro House, getting back to our last conversation, oh my God.
Yeah, that's fine.
That just blew up.
I'm thinking about starting to do, because you know I took a little break too. It's funny how you saying you took a break and all that.
It happens.
I want to get back in my bag with the music, but I've been so invested with this. But I want to do dembow.
Yeah.
It's crazy to say you want to do dembow. And I want to do Afrobeat now too. So I'm trying to say, I'm just giving y'all some scoop.
Afrobeat's different,
yeah, I'm trying to get
do an
crazy.
Afro House too, bro. I can just hear your voice.
That'll be crazy. So let me ask you this. Where do you see the future of DJing right now?
To be honest, right now, I'm not even going to lie to you. Since I've just moved to Orlando, I'm focusing right now on taking over Orlando. I want to think big, but Orlando is big.
You about to be that guy more
You know
or
what
less.
I'm
When
saying?
you go to Orlando, like you gotta go to a DJ.
And I don't say it as cocky.
Humbly,
you know?
humbly.
I say it humbly because the people who've gave me my opportunity definitely see what I have and what I'm capable of. You know what I'm saying? And coming from that background, but also looking, you know what I'm saying, a little dark skin, looking black and shit. People are like, yo, I thought you were, but you're Dominican and you're Puerto. And I'm like, yeah, but I could do it all.
That's what
know
gives
I'm
you that twist, though.
Exactly. But that's why I thank Providence.
Yeah.
I thank Providence because Providence first introduced me to an open format scenery. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Shout out to Providence. So, you know, that's where I learned the black music, white music, culture music. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yo, have you ever had a set go completely wrong? And you had to manage, like, how did you manage from that? Like, you had to bounce back. The shit kept fucking up. Speakers was off. Distortion. That ever happened to you? It happens, right?
Yeah, all the time, even early in my career, bro. Like, early in my career, I didn't have a Mac. I had an HP. So, that shit would overheat.
Shut off. Yo, that is
Yo, I had 300 people one
Everybody
day.
like that.
Yo, it was New Year's, bro. It was New Year's, bro. 300 people. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year's. That's what saved me. I swear to God, that's what saved me. Because everyone's like, everybody's holding. I'm like, yo, connect that shit. Hurry up. Pop, 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 pop. That shit was good on time. That was my first scare, bro. After that, I've been on top of my equipment, on top of my computers, any updates, because I don't need that to happen. It has happened because we're in live. We can't
It's
stop
electronics, bro.
It's crazy.
Now, what do you got going on right now? Do you have any upcoming events? Like, what's on your schedule right now?
Right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm spending a lot more time with the Dukes right now.
I like that.
But I came down here and I did a mini tour with my brother. Shout out to DJ 809.
Shout out to him, man. Fire. I like that.
Somebody I met recently, man, and great guy. And he was like, yo, we found out we was at the same club in Orlando. And I'm telling him I'm going up north, but I'm driving. He's like, wait a minute, I'm flying. So I'm like, wait, when are you going? He's going on a Wednesday, I believe. And
you didn't even know he was from out here?
Nah, bro. I didn't even know he was from Jersey. And so he's like, yo, he heard me DJing that night and he just kept saying like, yo, bro, like when you like touch that microphone, with your voice, it's different. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yo, why doesn't my voice sound like that?
No, did it?
Yeah. Now, pause. Hold on. No, I'm just telling you what I got.
Harder, Daddy.
At the time, so
You know
I'm
I gotta
like,
fuck around.
nah, you're good. And I'm like, yo, what's up? And he's like, yo, if we go out there, like, you know what I'm saying? I can help you out. And I'm like, well, I'd appreciate, I take all the opportunities,
Word.
man. So I'm like, you know what? We can help each other because I'm from up north too. I could probably get you some events. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to him.
Yeah, shout outs to him.
So recently I had a little Jersey tour. So we did a couple clubs up there. He introduced me to a couple people, you know what I'm saying? Because everything's about patience, bro. And
networking. You're always networking, right?
But what I've learned at a young age is that your time will definitely come.
Don't stress, right?
Don't stress. I used to be like stressed, not being booked all the time. Like
Yeah.
I don't have Monday, I don't have Thursday, I don't have Wednesday, I don't have Saturday.
Yeah.
But now it's like, it'll come.
Word.
Your phone's gonna ring, bro, eventually.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see it as like, now is your time. Wait until it circles around and it's your time again.
And just have fun with it sometimes.
And just have
right?
fun, bro.
Even with this, I ain't gonna front. The beginning, I was putting so much pressure. Like the same thing, I wouldn't be able to book
because you want to, you want to see it pop.
Yeah,
you want to see. It's so crazy.
But when you stop worrying about all that,
it flows.
It flows.
It flows.
Bro.
It flows. It flows. It flows. I remember my first time I did like a year back. I was sitting in my living room and I got booked for like the biggest club in New York, which is La Boom in Queens.
Oh shit! Shout out to my peoples in
Yeah,
Queens.
yo, big shout out to my people in Queens,
fire,
PX,
bro.
New Jersey, bro. Yeah,
Like
bro.
that, Yo, I'm super proud of you.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna be wrapping it up shortly.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to someone out there who wants to pursue a career in DJing or maybe in making content overall? What would you say to them?
Bro, it'd probably be the simplest thing. Is basically, first of all, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? There are a multiple alike talented people just like you.
Word.
But you being yourself and staying consistent will
That's
make
the
you
key.
different.
That's the key.
It's so weird. Because you could be doing the exact same thing as me.
Or you could be the most talented person, but if
Yeah,
you don't do it,
and you don't do it, there's
Nothing's gonna
So
pop.
consistency, you know what I'm saying? And then on
Like
top of that, like I said, be yourself and then practice and see yourself where you want to see yourself, basically.
I like that. Speaking of that, we're gonna get into album of the week.
Album of the week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Album of the week this week is The Carter 6 by Lil Wayne. You heard it yet?
I have not, but I'm going to ask you, why don't you think Drake's
So this is my personal opinion right now. Everybody's entitled to their own. Out of all the Carters that I heard, Wayne, I'm sorry. I'm a huge fan, but I'm not feeling this album. I'm going to be real with you. The only reason why, I'll tell you why. I feel like, and somebody made a post about this that's kind of going viral right now.
Yeah.
It's like the same shit. I feel like he did remakes to certain songs. Yeah, like it was like I was expecting something crazy, is what I'm saying. Like I expected better features. I just feel like he just did the album just to do the album.
You know
That's
what's
all I'm
funny?
saying.
You know what's funny? I recently came through a reel of a DJ who
Right.
been saying the same thing. That he said, listen, guys, until these artists get on top of their feet and start creating new music, new songs, new vibes, us DJs are still going to play shit from 20 years back.
And this is the thing, I'm going to be honest. You know what probably is? He's probably not inspired because if you look at the music that's out now, bro, it's not that great. That's another problem.
It's not.
So
Trust me.
It's hard to, even me, bro, that's why I stopped doing the music for a little bit. I'm not inspired, bro. Like all the shit that's out right now, I can't relate. It's like,
But you do remember that one era where it's just
microwave
drop
music.
after drop
Bro,
after
90s.
Wow,
90s, 2000s, bro. That's the
that was the era that
hip-hop.
inspired you?
Bro, every you would just wait, bro, and this was before streaming.
Yeah.
Yo, like DMX gonna drop
All that
album.
underground
Jay-Z's
rap.
gonna drop an album. You'll be sitting, bro. I used to
yeah.
go to the record store, bro, before the album even dropped. Eminem's about to drop. Yo, it was like you waiting for that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It was just the best times to be alive, bro. Not for that, when it came to music.
I remember because during my time, 8 Miles came out and I was just like, wow.
Bro, and
that's
you
what
could feel
introduced
it.
me, yeah.
That's the difference. You could feel, like, I'm talking about, you could hear one CD over and over and over.
And that one bar,
and you still catch shit. You're like, yo, put that back. That shit's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. We could talk about that for days. But yo, we're going to get to movie of the week.
Movie of the week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Movie of the week this week is Tyler Perry's Straw.
Oh my God.
It's
Here
on
we go
Netflix.
again. Yo,
Fire.
everybody this whole week
You better
have
check it
been
out.
hitting me up.
better check it out.
And they be telling me literally, line by line, you better not cry.
Oh, bro, it's basically like, you ever seen John Q with Denzel? Where his son needs a heart and he holds the whole hospital hostage.
Yeah.
It's like that, but in a woman spinoff. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
You watched it the first night it came out?
I just watched it last night, bro.
Did it make you cry, be honest? Because you're a
Nah,
single father.
I only teared a little bit. I ain't got to keep it on. But like, it was... Because like, it's like...
What was the message you got from it, though?
The message was, bro, you'll do
at this time, but listen, at this time and this era, what we're going
You'll
through.
do anything for your kid, bro. That's the main message.
So imagine when you don't have a kid and you're trying to chase a career and a dream.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's crazy. Now, what's next for DJ RonnyRon? I know we spoke about a lot of things today. Anything that you want to promote that I might have skipped over or I might have missed?
Like I said, I'm going back to vlogging. And I want to kind of, I had a love for producing at one time. So now I'm touching back on that. So I definitely want to drop some music. Bro. Whether it's a dembow, whether it's, I want to drop something because I feel like I have that little small talent and turn it into something. But I definitely want to go back into, grabbing a camera in my hand and putting more content.
That's your first passion.
Yeah, that's exactly. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people wouldn't know because they met me as DJ RonnyRon.
Right.
But the people who grew up with me know that passion right there is gonna itch me until that's
we gonna make it happen because I want to
bro.
start streaming and all that. So we definitely tap it
bro.
in.
You definitely have to do it at home because I know all those times we just spent, bro, at home rapping, chilling.
We could have recorded all that and streamed it.
Yo,
this is crazy. Yo, where can people follow you at, man? Social media wise, if they're not tapped in.
I'm usually on Instagram at DJ RonnyRon, but you got to spell it out DEEJAA.
Nice.
DJAYRONNYRON.
We'll drop it on the screen when you say it. What about TikTok?
Oh, TikTok, DJ RonnyRon.
Everything the same thing.
DJ
YouTube?
RonnyRon. DJ RonnyRon. Yeah, spelled out DEEJAYRONNRONNY.
I like it. Now, can we agree that all the experiences that you went through got you to where you are today?
Yes.
Any advice out there for those who may be experiencing the same situations that you went through or are going through now?
I'd say personally, just keep going. Keep going. And recently I heard it from one of a DJ I look up to too, that he has told me that the struggle's still going to be there.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? You owing somebody money still going to be there. You having to pay your rent still going to be there.
Yeah.
You got to get through that shit. You know what I'm saying? To be able to then do what you got to do for everything to fall in line.
That's a fact.
That's when I'm like, damn.
That's a
You're
fact.
right.
Any last words or special shout outs before we sign off?
Big shout out to anybody I've recently met. First of all, you guys made a big impact. And anybody who I met in the past watching this podcast, just know me and Jmack, we go a long way, bro.
Yo, it's love right here, man.
This was bound to happen way before we've scheduled it to happen.
This is only the beginning. That's why I'm not even sweating it right now. This
Part
is just
one,
the introduction.
Part
you know what I'm saying? You're going to see this face a lot.
Yeah.
He part of the team. It's just, you know how it is. Life takes different turns. But I've always been tapped
I will be
in.
seeing you in Orlando soon.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm going to come out there.
Yeah.
Come out there.
And I just have a message for myself. Future me, I want to see you do better. Word. I know you're going to do better. And you better come back for part 2.
Hey.
That's all I got to tell myself, man. That's all I got to tell.
Yo, DJ RonnyRon, episode 101.
101.
It's
That's
truly
crazy.
an honor, man. And
101.
I'm super, super proud of you. And you came all the way from Florida. First guest we get
from
all the way from
Orlando,
Florida.
baby, Eastern Orlando.
Made some time for the JMack Experience podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Shout outs to Conversation Studios. Shout outs to Black Sheep CMOS. Shout outs to Space Style Snacks. Shout outs to Dead Time Clothing for the fit. You already know we signing out.
Yeah,
the
you
JMack
fly, bro.
Experience.
I need that suit, bro.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna tap
you got that Rhode Island attire, whether it's hot or cold.
Had the shorts.
Yeah. Oh,
all I need is the iced coffee.
Yeah. Oh man. But we already got the traffic, so I don't got to talk about that.
That's a fact. Yo, make sure y'all stream and run them numbers up. You already know what it is. We signing out.
Thanks for coming on the JMack Experience Podcast. Be sure to come on for another episode every single week. Until next time, peace.
Today I woke up. I was tired. I had a long weekend. I was literally drained. Took me a shot of this right here. This vitamin energy. This is what you need in your life. I feel electric. I feel focused. And I have the only energy for someone who has been working all week long. This right here, it really works. Vitamin Energy. You can find that at your local retailers, Walmart, Dollar Tree, any major brand or store carries these things right here. Vitamin Energy. Get yours now. You heard it first on the Jmack Experience Podcast. And it tastes as good as it looks. I prefer the berry. Focus Plus. Vitamin Energy. Get yours now. Don't wait before it's too late. Vitamin Energy.